I like her already. Let me tell you this. I'm also trying to place what this song is. Because it's low-key... kind of a banger. I'm liking this. I'm... loving the vibe she's giving off. This song is the right kind of chill for me. I like it. So let's open up with the usual opener. I have my reservations about the opening of this case thus far, but... Here, Molly. This is my attorney's badge. And? Wait, don't answer that. I don't care. Back to bed, I guess. I love that. Molly turning. If you would. He'll get it back when we're done here. I'm gonna talk. I want something fun to play with. Stop playing, you. Calm down, I know what I'm doing. Jeez, when's the last time you got this looked at? It's gonna overheat one day. Update your technology if you're gonna be so fussy about it. Where is she? Don't try to walk around in here. Here, Mr. Godot, take my hand. Only because it's you who asked. So, what do you do as an engineer here? Well, engineer's a bit deceptive. They don't actually let me design stuff. Mostly just upkeep. I've worked in this place before, and of course stuff like the roller coaster. Must be scary being up so high. You get used to it. How long have you been working here? Particularly in comparison to our victim. How long's it been again? A little while. You're 26. She's a bit hard to get a grasp on, but at least she's acting pretty forthright. Oop, here we go. That took a while to transition there for some reason. You needed something more specific than that. Nah, you don't. What? You want more? The time question was to figure out if I was being blackmailed, was it? I mean, you don't have to tell us. Yes. Yes? Quincy had dirt on me. That was... easy. While you're being so forward, any chance we could get to know what you were being blackmailed over? Slacking off. I doubt that's a secret to anybody. Oh boy, you might be right, LaForge. Guess what I said might have been, I don't know, a bluff. Look, I was blackmailed by the guy. Do you really know more for your case? You're gonna need to be a bit more convincing if you want me to blab, you get me? What about getting you to talk about the murder? Night-night. Night-night. Well, worth a shot. What about yesterday's murder? You were working here when the murder occurred yesterday, were you? Night-night. Well, were you right next to the crime scene or not? Mm-hmm. Had to check out the place a bit, that's all. Good old Rotten Quincy was checking up on the audio, too. You heard him screaming then? Yeah, I did. I was on the other side of the attraction, wrapped up in wires. By the time I made my way over there, the man was dead. Or him. Or good riddance. Or whatever you all want me to say. Mr. Hart said that you discovered the body alongside him. Heh. Little Billy Dean? Yep. Actually dragged little guy along. Being such a softie. Surprised he didn't break down crying when I saw him walk in the wrong direction to the audio room. Or, you know, maybe more walking away than accidentally walking in the wrong direction. He just didn't hear Mr. Quincy. Knowing the poor guy? Yeah, might be. I don't call the shots, though. At least she doesn't seem to plan on actively opposing us. Even if it sounds like her testimony is going to be pretty damning. Mm-hmm. Alright, you can leave me alone now. Maybe you should give the mask back. Oh, here, LaForge, put it on. Whoa, what did you? Mm-hmm. Just a few minor adjustments, nothing much. You know, like cleaning glasses, except it requires a master's degree. You really should look into some eye surgery one day. You're so fussed about ruining that pretty little face. I'm pretty sure self-care isn't a forte of his. Anyway, if you excuse me, I'm gonna get back to what I was doing. Night. Good night. Oh my gosh. I'm definitely my favorite character that we've met in this case so far. Let's also review the people we learned last time. We have Gilmer, 19, face paint kid. Older brother, Silent, grumpy caricature artist. Sebastian, being Sebastian. There's our murderer, bastard. He is surrounded by unsightly rumors. See, this is a matter of goodwill here. In how good the first two cases were so far, but I guess my Ace Attorney experience looks at the idea of the victim being a downright scumbag blackmailer. You would expect our collective experience with Ace Attorney cases and plots is that you'd expect something like the fact that the victim was blackmailing everybody here to be a sort of a Act 1 revelation to be explored and investigated in Act 2. So it's interesting that it literally got brought up right off the bat. And we've got the goodwill to really have faith that it's going to go somewhere throughout however many, likely 2 days, but through however long we have here, it's going to develop enough to stay intriguing. But where do we go from here? You're still here. We didn't really gain much from that, other than just meeting Molly. You want a box? You guys know anything about this? Sign? Poor Gil. I don't know what to make of this. You know anything about dry ice? You know anything about this? Do you think something like that has any meaning to me? It's nothing more than dust and ashes in my world. Irrelevant. Oh, okay. That wasn't the reaction you wanted, huh? It's okay, even Paula doesn't know what kind of reaction he wants. Fair enough. We make it back. Nothing. Oh, a little art stall is over there, next to the food stall. Want to see some of our stuff? Yeah, sure. I wouldn't mind looking at some food, too, if I can. Oh, okay, I guess. We're not stealing, Mr. Maya. Apparently, why would you even suggest that? Doe, you'll buy us food, won't you? We're not really selling. Come on now, Golden Boy, you can make an exception, can't you? Just get some money from Gumshoe and come back later. Extorting the poor man. I doubt they'll say no to that much, right? Sounds like a plan. Fair enough. Ah! Look at all the little horses in the carousel. They are cute. I call the white one. I wanted that one. Guys, we're not here to ride the carousel. Says who? You can turn it on for us, can't you, Gil? I'm not sure I'm allowed to do that. Oh, come on. Roller coaster? That's it. Every amusement park's coup de grace. The roller coaster. Ah, the roller coaster. We're so fascinated with peril, sometimes it's the only thing that can convince the heart to pump again. Even if the world is falling apart around you, the old spark of danger will always still remain. Perhaps that's why we make contraptions like these, to stray close to that old instinct. Twisted, isn't it? You didn't sign up for a philosophy class, you know. Huh. Nor did I sign up for life, kid. Life is unfair, remember it. That's my #1 rule. Or, you know, something like that. Hey now, if you're going to imitate me, at least get the voice down first. I don't know, it sounded like a pretty good impression to me. Maybe you should get your ears checked, kid. Okay, that was good. Whoa, talk about big. The Ferris wheel goes even higher than the roller coaster does. It's a shame we can't ride it today, but the view from up there is amazing. Yeah, real shame. Sorry, Maya, you'll just have to come back here later. Oh, is someone afraid of something? If our murder was up on the Ferris wheel, Pablo, you'd still investigate for me, wouldn't you? There are limits to what I'm willing to do for the job. Huh. No apprentice of mine is allowed to back down so easily. Maybe I'll look into a special case for you next time we take one. What? Sorry, Mr. Justice. I'll give you this, the banter is fantastic. Not entirely sure where to go. Do you think she's already asleep again? Normally I doubt it, but... well, one way to find out. Molly! How you doing in there? Please don't make her hate us just yet. Okay. I don't know if there's anything to gain from hanging around here. We've pretty much seen all there is to see. Guess we're leaning into some sort of magic aesthetic with this sigil here. Okay, yeah, we've seen this conversation before. We can't unsee it because it's... oops, Tell me more about your request? Are you sure you can't tell us anything about the case you're looking into? No, I can't. No, I can't. Oh, come on, Sebastian, please. You owe me a little favor for all those trading cards I gave you. No, I don't. I already bought you fast food last month. If you want to know about the case so bad, it's not me you should take it up with. I'm not the one who restricted the case. It's dangerous to know about. Besides, I'm sure it's not going to be important. Every time we talked about a past case working on a current case, it's been important, so... I can't tell you when that's final. I mean, it's literally one other case, but... just give it a rest, Mystic Maya. I'm sure it's restricted for a good reason. I mean, yeah, that was the case, last case, I suppose. Fine. What do you make of these? Okay, anything else at me? Box. Maybe that was a trigger to change something. Dry ice? Not entirely clear what exactly we're supposed to be. What about Quincy? How long did you know the victim, Sebastian? Just a few days. I only handed over the evidence earlier this week. He seemed like a decent person at the time. But had I known, I would never let him touch the evidence. Could he have figured something out about the case that he shouldn't know? I don't know. I haven't listened to the recordings yet. They were probably one of the last things he worked on. I wonder, what did someone like him think of them? Huh? It's a weird thought. Didn't unlock anything new. something? Nope. Alright. Can we ask you about Quincy? Anything about this? Nope. What about Molly? What about Billy Dean? Ah, that reminds me. Huh? Food! You got to get us some of the food here, Gil. She's still thinking about the food? I don't think I'm allowed to do that. Maybe if you pay me? Don't. You're not getting in trouble. Alright then, Sai. Sorry, no food. Man, you got a total killjoy with you, huh? You know what that's like. You don't have to look at me when you say it. Yeah. I could have done better with the face paint. Shouldn't have done it at all. What? Why? Murder. Yeah, but I've still got to practice. Nobody would see it. You would see it. Guess so. I think it looks fine if it matters. What do you mean, guess so? Guess I don't matter much. Alright. That's not Sai. That's Sai. Yep, that's me. Well, we knew that much. Congrats. Yeah. Fair enough. You can check very high. Oh, okay. Is the vent the dry ice was in this one here? We believe so. The vent cover was off when we first entered the crime scene. It's a little high up. I can't quite reach it. Can you use one of those boxes to take a closer look? Well, here, kid, step up. Thanks. Hey, I didn't give you guys permission yet. Anything interesting, Paulo? The vent's kind of beat up in places. Huh? There's something here. Ooh, what is it? It looks like little bits of plastic? We suspect your client brought something with him in order to hold the dry ice. He wouldn't want to burn himself, would he? Or, like, freeze himself? Freeze or burn? Frostburn. Frostburn. So that's what the plastic bits are remnants of. What our client used to carry the dry ice in, huh? Plastic bits. What exactly did you mean by the vent being beat up, kid? There's tons of dents in places. Like the area's been damaged. The victim was found bruised and burned. Huh. The man didn't just lay down and die, then. So, like, he tried to remove the dry ice? It makes sense to at least try to get it away from the ventilation system. So that's how he got burned, right? Yeah, maybe that's why the vent's so beat up. He had a fist fight with a knob of dry ice. He's trying to find a way to move it without hurting himself. He would be pretty panicked. Interesting. I'm not sure there's much left for us to find here. Let's not disturb the local prosecutor's little investigation any further, shall we? Thanks for letting us in on a bit of info, Mr. DeBest. Only enough so you can put up a fair fight. You sure you want a fair fight, prodigy boy? It's not a victory otherwise. Keep telling yourself that. Well, is this... Oh, we can go to... Oh, suddenly, we can go to criminal affairs. Fair enough. Are you sure Gumshoe's here? He usually tends to be. Hopefully we can get a look at that evidence that's being processed. You know, before they give it all to the prosecution. If someone's going to have a card up their sleeve, it's good to at least know what suit it'll be. Excuse me, is Detective Gumshoe here? Not now. Huh? I'm sorry, ma'am. I need to get this data processed before the end of my shift. Please leave me alone. Well, we were told the police were busy. Any updates on forensics yet, Chief? Chief! Oh, forensics, hold on a second. I need to save the spreadsheet. Yes. I've got an update for the guys over at the press conference. Oh, hey, pals. Considering you're all hanging around here, did you get your hands on the heart case? Gumshoe, the update. Sorry, hold on a sec. You're fine, detective. There you go, pal. About time. So I'm assuming you're all here about the case, then. Just can't keep your nose out of my business, can you, Maya? Hey, Gumshoe info leaks are a tried and true tactic. You guys need help finding the crime scene? We've already been, actually. And you still got questions for me? Great. Oh, it's not like Sebastian ever punishes you for leaking info. Not sure I should be so loose-lipped this time, pal. Last time was different. Last time was pearls. But I can at least ask my questions, right? You don't have to answer them. Please. Alright, pal, I can't say no to you. Alright, Gumshoe. There you go, showing off that attorney's badge again. You know, it just gets less cool the more you show it to me, not more. Yeah, you know that's one too. You're outnumbered. Pal, we're in the criminal affairs office. You really shouldn't be fussing about the number of badges now. Forgot about that bit. Alright, victim. The Prodigy Boy says you're all still processing info about the victim. I imagine it's quite a lot to sort through, the remnants of a dead man's life. Like sifting through coffee beans, trying to discern how they'll shape the flavor. You can't know their impact if you can't look at the big picture. Don't you ever feel like you're taking things a little too far? Hey, that's actually a good one. Well, detective? Sure, pal. That was a good one. It flew over everyone's heads, but that was a good one. There was some easy evidence to verify. Though, so it's not too tough to taste his life or whatever. Like what? Take a look at these, pal. Headphones? We got these from the crime scene. All the witnesses who knew the victim said he used them all the time for audio editing. Apparently, they're pretty expensive, pal. Could have fooled me. Well, it's not the looks that make them expensive. He had them custom made. Custom made? They're fitted to his head shape, pal. That way it's hard for them to fall off unintentionally. As somebody who knew the woes of cheap headphones, let me tell you, that sounds like a lifesaver. Can we take a look? Just be careful. Alright, interesting. You've been able to dig. We can't actually examine them. Have you been able to dig up anything else about him? If we're being honest, we haven't done as thorough of a background check on the guys I'd like. Everyone's obsessing over the blackmail here, but what if there's something else to him? I mean, it's probably a motive, but I'm still worried we might find something that'll blindside us. If you manage to pull this off, I'll be really impressed. Not that I'd tell you guys that we did. I mean... No, you'd never do that. To open up with everyone being blackmailed and follow up with a deeper secret, I'd be really impressed. Let's see. Do you have the autopsy, by the way? Well, we can't just go around and... We really need it, don't we, Pearly? Yeah, it's super important. It'd be a big help if we could just take a little look at it. Well, that's right. Wait a second, pal. You can't just use a cute kid like that. That's Gumshoe abuse, and you know it. I'll be taking a copy of that file. Thank you very much. Hey. Should have put it back when you realized, Detective. The benefits of having a large ensemble. Well, I guess let's take a look at this. Victim died September 29th, 11:32 p.m. Asphyxiated due to an over-inhalation of carbon dioxide, 2 dry ice burns, and bruises on his body from his attempts to move the dry ice. It's an interesting thing to fixate on. The the headphones, custom made, we can't actually examine them. That's all there is to see there. The defendant. So you guys already met with the defendant? Yep. He's, a weird one, that's for sure. Oh, what's that supposed to mean? I know that technically anything he says can be used against him, but... Don't tell me he actually did say something stupid. I knew it. I mean, saying you're capable of murder isn't exactly the same as saying you committed the murder. Come on, put him some slack. He's under a lot of pressure. I'm sure there could be worse defendants to work with. Didn't Sis tell you guys anything about having faith in your clients? Contradictory as they may be, one can hold faith and contempt in their heart without tearing it in two. Contempt is a little far. I mean, we still can't say for sure if Mr. Hart is truly innocent or not either. Pearly, come on! Within our recording, do you have anything in particular that links the crime to our client? Mr. Hart mentioned something about a bullet, didn't he? What about the bullet? Well, it's just circumstantial, so I guess I can show it to you. Take a look at this, pal. Ah, that's it. It's not a bullet, though. It's a bullet blank. It's huge! Well, the bullet itself would have been pretty big. Your client was well known around the park for almost always carrying rubber bullets, instead of the normal ones. And that's what this bullet casing is from? Yep, same brand and everything. Interesting. Oh, did you connect it back to his gun with those, gun fingerprint things? It's just the casing, so we're limited in terms of ballistics. It does mean one thing, though. Our killer knew their way around a gun. You have to know about ballistic markings to know he'd have to pick up the bullet itself after firing. What if it was just planted? You still have to know a thing or two about ammunition. Have any of you ever taken apart a bullet before? I would hope not. Well, you know what they need to fire, right? Easy. Gunpowder. Yep. Basically, if you didn't know what you were doing and you had to take apart a bullet, you'd get gunpowder everywhere. That stuff doesn't come out easy. Unfortunately for you guys, a security guard knows their way around the gun bill pretty well. He was a mass blackmailer, right? There's gotta be someone else he blackmailed who knew the way around guns. But with how many people he blackmailed, there's probably at least one person who can check off about every box, pal. So let's get profiling those blackmail victims. I know the police are gonna hate you if you make them go through all that potential suspects. Maya, yes! Mr. Maya, please! Am I supposed to get anything done with you and Paulo around? Hey, we're just being realistic here. So what is the deal with this bullet? A bullet blank found at the scene of the crime, proving a gun has been fired. The casing belongs to the type of rubber bullets Mr. Hart typically carries. So, why would he call it a blank then? I'm no expert on ammunition, but this feels like a contradictory explanation here. They just threw a lot of gun talk at us in a short period of time. So is this a casing someone planted? Are we implying that someone took a rubber bullet, dismantled it, removed the payload and the gunpowder, and left the casing behind? Removed the payload and the gunpowder, replaced the payload and left it behind? I think that's what they were implying, is that someone dismantled a bullet, left the casing behind. Again, it's this weird feeling that we're jumping into a point where that you'd normally expect the plot twist to be. Like, we're jumping into this piece of evidence after the first update to the evidence, where we figure out that it's not a legitimate shell casing, it was planted at the crime scene. And that's a weird place to start off, I think. I don't know why this is all throwing me this episode, but that's twice now. Starting off with a reveal that the victim was blackmailing everybody, which feels like the Act 1 plot twist. We're starting off with a reveal that this was planted at the crime scene. At least from what Gumshoe was describing, this is proving a gun had been fired. So, what does this mean? Maybe I'm overthinking this and I should just shut up and keep playing. How much longer do you think it'll take before the police know everything the victim's done? Well, they have a lot of audio files saved that contain the incriminating conversations. I don't think it'll all be done before the trial. We're trying to get a list together of people who'd be relevant to you guys. Just how many people are there? Hundreds, pal. Dude was probably just looking for a good time at the amusement park. And then... It's horrifying. Yet someone else's mercy like that. When people are under pressure like that, you get to see their ugly side, huh? Luckily, as far as we can tell, all he wanted from them was money. Still, did he really need money that badly? Even Mr. DeBest went to him with evidence. Must have been skilled if he can get a request like that. Yeah, Sebastian went to a lot of people to get that evidence checked out. He was searching for a few months before he found Mr. Quincy to do the job. Blackmail is easier, though. Humans are selfish creatures. They must say they have morals. They may say they have morals, but when an easier option presents itself, they snatch it up without a second thought. I wouldn't be surprised if he's thankful he died instead of facing the consequences of his little scheme. Yeah. Cadeau, don't say stuff like that around Pearlie. Hey now, she's smart. She knows not to trust everything I say. I mean, I'm not exactly worthy of trust, am I? I said stop it. He's just getting caught up in his edgy poetry again, Pearl. Never take his metaphors seriously. Too many people do. I wasn't. Well, regardless of the why, murder is still murder. We're not letting someone innocent get arrested in a murderer's place. Never. Right, pal. Here's the list we got so far. Not final, but these are the people we think are involved. They're due to where they were at the time, or the strength of their motive. Blackmail payment records, alright. Thanks, detective. Let's check this shit out. Molly Turing, Billy Ardeen, Silent, Marley Baggs, Avery Richman. If I were a rich man. Oh boy. At least we have something significant if they're paying a lot of fucking money to this guy. Thanks, Gumshoe. You showed us some good stuff. Let's see if our friendly neighborhood witnesses have anything to say about it. What witnesses? As in, multiple people? Is that a problem? Can't you find out less about our case? My poor pride, pal. Hey, we have a lot of unquenched power on our side here. Two-Phase and Godot. Oh, hey. Welcome back. How long are you guys gonna be investigating? We've just got a few more questions, that's all. We shouldn't leave Dean waiting too long. Yeah, he must be pretty lonely. Where'd your brother go off to, by the way? I don't know. Must have gone off, somewhere else. You know how quiet he can be. He just slipped right out of my gaze. Uh-oh. Paulo, you alright? Yeah, sorry. There's my bracelet again. Maybe it's time to test my theory out. Oh boy. You didn't witness anything yesterday, did you? Nope. I was helping out around the park when the murder actually happened. The only thing I really witnessed was, well, the witnesses. So I came and grabbed me as soon as they'd called the police. Oh, I guess I saw the arrest, too. Molly was watching Dean with some of the staff while we waited for the police to get here. Not the person I put on watch duty, but okay. Yeah. That's... Out of curiosity, did you hear anything in particular about the fireworks show? You were about then, right? Huh? I mean, I was around, but why? Oh, right, that thing Dean said about, not being able to see? That's what's going around. Not being able to hear is what he told us. Oops, I guess that got mixed up somewhere. Gee, that sure is convenient, though, don't you think? Yeah, we're aware. Very painfully aware. I didn't see Dean around where the fireworks show would have been that day. Then again, I doubt he'd want me to. The guy's so fussy about his image, I swear. Plus, he needs someone to model a new painting technique, you know? At least Molly doesn't mind some face paint. Oh, you can do my face if you want, Gil. Really? Sure. Yes, this is great. Hold on, let me get you a chair. What do you want done? Let's do something simple. Surprise me. Okay, awesome. Sit down. Guys, don't tell me what he's painting till it's done, okay? Okay, sure. With the ride shut down, she's still gotta experience the amusement park in some way, huh? Oh well, it's not a waste of time if it makes her happy. Well, we gotta see the result, then. The artist, huh? How long have you been an artist for Whimsy World, Gil? Only a bit over a year now. But I used to come here all the time with my brother. Oh, that's really cool. I remember... Shh, no talking until it's done. Gonna mess up the paint. Right, sorry. But how will we live without Maya's constant and morally dubious comments? He's been working here for a while then, huh? Son? Yeah, he is. He does a really pretty line work with that pencil of his, though. Bet he could go freelance now if he wanted. Of course, you'd never see that while he's working here. Oh? Is there a reason he can't make any pretty pictures? He's kinda sick of the place. It's burned him out. He certainly doesn't act much like he cares about the job. Hey, you hardly talk to the guy. And, being employed gives us stability, you know? We live together. We weren't the most privileged family when we were kids, so it was hard for us to plan routes. Guess he doesn't want to risk that again. That's why I decided to work here, to help him find that spark again. Oh, maybe he'll work up the courage to leave the park. I wouldn't have taken up art if it wasn't for his interest in it when we were little. He inspired me, so I'll inspire him. Plain and simple. And you've been working here for over a year now, Golden Boy. He still seems as bitter as my darkest brew. Yeah, I just can't break through to him. I'm not just gonna abandon him because I'm having a little trouble. I'm sick of letting him be dour all the time. That's very noble of you. What's this? A rare compliment from Godot? Bonds forged in fire and touched at the depths of darkness should be admired. There's only a few of them in a lifetime. Once they're gone for good. You should appreciate them while they're still there. Is that also a compliment? Sure. Cool! Alright, now let me get a mirror. Here we go. Maya, was it? Take a look. Oh, it's cute. That is cute. Thank you so much, Gil. No problem. Do you want one, Pearl? We can match if you like. No, I'm good. Okay, if you say so. Oh my gosh. You have a full set of sprites with her face paint on? That's cool. That's adorable. Oh wow, that completely reset all of... Okay, yeah. Oh jeez. Okay. Ask about your brother. About your brother? You claim you don't know where he is, but are you sure about that? Get it? I just want to ask you a few questions, is all. Better to clear things up now than have to bring it up during the trial, isn't it? Maybe so. But just answer me honestly. Do you know where your brother is? I can't say for sure. Any idea where he could be? Anywhere! Probably somewhere inside this AC and where people can't bother him. Oh, that's a mood. Could be in gift shops or the restaurants or the break room. There's even a few indoor rides. There we go. This bracelet is reacting to what I think it is. Can you say that one more time for me? Oh, we're getting it? I guess so. On Apollo, focus. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Oh, okay. Apollo, are you okay? Well, I told myself to focus, but this is a cool remix. It's insane. It's like I flipped a switch. So now, I guess I'm looking for a tell of his? Let's focus. Probably in his hand. Gift shops. Maybe it's in his eyes. Break room. Guilty, just one of you mentioned... Paula, what are you doing? What am I doing? Please don't stare at me like that. Sorry, just, give me a second. Not seeing it. Tell me if you noticed this. Gift shops or restaurants. Watch this. Gotcha! That's it. Gil, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but you're not very good at keeping secrets. You're too nervous. What? Brother's in the break room, isn't he? How? Whenever you mentioned it, some of your hair would be tucked back out of sight. You were scratching at the back of your head, weren't you? It'd be strange not to at least include something somewhere so basic in your list, right? I had to mention it, but doing so made you nervous, because that's where Silent is. Yeah, you saw that? That's some damn good tail spotting, kid. It's nothing, really. Complimented me. But why would I lie about where he is? I mean, you guys would find out anyway. Come on now, I think that's obvious. Because of this, isn't it? Blackmail. You've both practically admitted it. Your brother was one of the people the victim was blackmailing. You're afraid we'll suspect him, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's talk. You guys don't think my brother killed Quincy, did you? No, we don't have the evidence to prove that right now. We're just covering our bases. It's our job to protect our clients, so we need info, that's all. We just want to talk if we can. Alright, sorry. Just don't want to be the one who gets Sai in trouble for all that blackmail stuff. I mean, Sai... Gil, we didn't exactly say we don't suspect him. Or that we won't suspect him. So you're right to be wary. Alright. You seem to have done a good job staying out of it yourself. Your name's not anywhere in the files we have, that we know of. Well, yeah, thanks to my brother. He kept me away. I knew to be careful around Quincy since the day I started the job. Do you think the killer's really a bad person? Huh? I mean, isn't it a good thing that Quincy's gone? If he went beyond asking for money, just once. Could have made someone do something. Something awful. But Dean shouldn't be in prison. He didn't do anything. That place is terrible. Are you suspicious of your brother? No, never. I'm just glad he doesn't have to deal with that guy anymore, that's all. Golden boy, could you take a look at these? Sorry man, I got some paint in my eyes this morning. Hard to read the fine print, you know. Really? Yep, can't read. Haha. Sounds like we're gonna have to be even more direct about this, huh? Okay, so we just have to... Got ahead of ourselves there. It's a conversation that happens before we ask about Psy. Well, we can now go to the break room. So let's go to the break room. This is just an office. Ah, there he is. Mr. Goldstein. We're over here. We want to talk to you. I have a choice. Nope, not really. Fine. Usual opener? That's your badge? Yeah? You think I care? I just want someone to care! One time! It's okay, Paolo. You'll get your recognition eventually. Alright, now let's talk. So, you're a witness, right? Yeah. Can you tell us anything about what you saw? No? Fair enough. I'm not stupid. But we'd really appreciate it. Besides, don't you think it'd be good if you endeared yourself to the defense a little? Can you at least tell us why you were near the scene of the crime? Why? It'd really help. It'd have something to do with our victim, maybe. Go away. That's a yes, isn't it? This guy's gonna be like this the whole time, isn't he? So let's present the obvious evidence. Blackmail. Mr. Goldstein, if you would take a look at this document, it very clearly shows you as one of Mr. Quincy's blackmail victims. And what's more, a particularly high-paying one. Care to explain that away for us? Damn it. You guys are annoying, you know that? Well, that gets us a new talk topic. Quincy's had a noose around my neck since a few months into me working here. I pay him, he shuts up. Simple as that. Really need to know anything else? You must have quite the secret if you're willing to fork up so much for it. Are you willing to spill your heart out a little bit there? Would you rather us have to show it to the entire court later? That's your choice. You won't get a word out of my lips about that masked man. Paid him a large sum, enough to kill over. Shouldn't you be happy enough? But wasted your time bothering me. Maybe give me a good reason to tell you something next time. What if we don't make it personal? You're the people that are being blackmailed. Can you tell us what you know about them by chance? I think that's a no. I don't think we're gonna get anything information out of this guy. Not like this, anyway. Looks like you might have to bring him into the courtroom. Luckily, Prodigy Boy has already taken care of most of that step for us. Finally buzzing off. Gonna leave through the front entrance? Yeah? Duh? See this? Can I trust you to give it to Gil? You seem to like him, at least, given your face. Aw, what's that? Good luck charm. Gil usually takes it everywhere with him. Made it for him years ago. Yeah, we'll deliver it. Why should we? Hush, kiddo. It's an easy favor. We're passing by that way anyways. I'm sure Gil will appreciate it. Resin charm. Small good luck charm that belongs to Gilmer, given as a gift by Silent. Aw. I'm not gonna get any more out of him, it seems. Aw, did you smile? Do you have a soft spot for your little brother? Shut up. Yes. Yes, and also go away. Alright, we'll give you the thing. Oh! That's mine! Don't worry, we know. Your brother told us to give it to you. Here you go. Ah, thank goodness. I don't know what I'd do if someone took this. I've had it since forever. It's when my brother first experimented with resin casting. I mean, he wasn't all that good at it yet, so it's not perfect, but, you know. What's the little bird thing inside? Oh, it's a seagull he sculpted. Get it? Sigh? Gill? See? Gull? You're really young at the time, okay? Oh, no, that's cute. You won't tell anyone, will you? It's kind of embarrassing. Of course not, it's just a little charm. Thanks. We're going to tell everyone about this. Believe you me. Alright, let's move on. Oh, Molly, wakey wakey. We have something to show you. Back already, are we? Alright, just make it brief so I can get back to my nap. Alright. Oh, we still have the resident charm in our court record, so let's tell you about it. Good night. Guess we're not getting any input on this, then. How about blackmail? Miss Turning, can you take a look at this document here? Police have compiled a record of blackmail victims who might have had a hand in this case. My name's on it, huh? Looks like you've paid him for quite a while. Not as much as some of the others, but you want me to fess up so you can figure out how strong of a motive I'd have to do the guy in? Yeah, basically. Alright. Understand it's not an easy thing to talk. Wait, what? Alright, we'll talk. You and the Forge are gonna constantly nag me about it if I don't, right? That's a yes, huh? Yeah, that's a yes. Being blackmailed. I don't think I'm really a high priority suspect and a lawyer. Probably only on that list because I was near the crime. Quincy may have been a bastard, but he was a smart man, too. Look at those payments. I compared them to everyone else. I wasn't on as tight a leash as the others. He knew he couldn't push me too much. Do you want to know what I did, though, huh? Well, obviously. Okay, sure. Messed with some rides so I'd have higher repair rates. Maybe look more useful than everyone else. That's it? Yeah, that's all. She's almost too forward. Want the boss to like me? Cause a little problem with the roller coaster and fix it in a jiff when it's found. I could see this being a significant liability risk. Want to look better than the other engineers? Well, I just so happen to be around when there's a problem that needs fixing. You know, stuff like that. But couldn't that seriously hurt someone if something goes wrong? Not stupid, sweetheart. I know what I'm doing. Worst I've ever done is, like, broke this guy's wrist once. Oh, what? You are obnoxious, though. One more reason to pull some strings and make myself useful, right, the Forge? That's not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. Still pretty scummy. But not life-ruining. Why not just quit your job and not have to worry about it? Yeah. He still has... Like, it could still go on your record at any future job, I imagine. Miss Turning? Did you hear me? Why not just quit your job and... How many theme parks are here, antennas? Antennas? You hear the question? How many parks? Only 2 or 3, not counting this one. And they're all owned by big companies like Gatewater and stuff, yeah? Now, lady with the painted face. If you were an engineer, what would you want to work on? Oh, me? Yeah, I bet you'll get it. Well, I bet making roller coasters and stuff would be really cool. Bingo. I just want to keep my job and rise the ranks is all. Quincy was still insufferable, but if I really wanted to, I'd just quit. Or, you know, that's what I tell myself. And quitting, that's a hassle. So see, not enough to murder someone. But that's something a murderer would say. Yeah, probably. Well, if you want to argue with me, save it for court. I want to get back to bed. Thanks for being so forward, I think. I think that's our cue to leave. Well then. Mr. Justice, do you think we've done enough today? I don't want to bother these people too much more. You're right. We shouldn't press the witnesses just yet. I'm sure the blackmail is already a sore subject. I'd rather not make Mystic Maya any enemies. That's fair enough. If you're ready for the trial, kid? Shockingly so. But with how busy the police are, certain somebody is probably still out of questioning. Why don't we put on a brave face and go review what we found today with our client? Hi, Gil. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's try this again. And this is the spot where I'm going to end things off. Until next time, until then. That was certainly interesting. Gonna be very interesting to see where this goes.